love the wire.
It's going.
Okay, so.
Oh, is this how we're going to sit? It's alright.
You comfy?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just moaning.
Huh?
Just moaning for no
Moaning?
reason.
Why are you moaning?
Because I'm a woman.
Oh, whoa, start off with some sexist vibes.
So,
Fancy.
we're back. Podcast land.
Yeah.
The land of the casts.
It's been a bit.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It has been a while.
It's been a while.
There's been some trials and tribulations. Lots been going on
Yeah.
in the world.
I just
of the
realised I'm going to chew some gum because I'm going to be breathing right in your face.
Brilliant.
I've got a bit of a blocked nose, so you could smell like
Oh, it's a
absolute
good combination.
AIDS.
It's good because I can't find any gum.
Alright! We're off to a
Alright,
good start.
Yeah.
Yeah, you smell alright.
So how's life been for you the last month of your life?
I don't know, I'm happy that it's getting sunny.
Yeah. England's getting a little bit of sun. Next week's looking good.
It's getting over 10 degrees, so everyone's got the shorts on.
Yeah, I'm
Sandals.
T-shirts out, sunglasses.
I got my ankles
You
out.
got your knee out. What is this fashion? Okay, let's tackle this.
Yeah.
The ripped jean fashion, how do we feel on it?
I'll be honest, I totally sheeped my way when I saw these. I was like, yeah, I guess ripped jeans are kind of in. And they were like 30 quid. I was like, fuck it. But they're quite comfy.
Yeah.
Do you like having your knee
That
out?
feels. I always hate how when I had them, I felt like I bulged out if I sat down.
Really?
Yeah, it made me think my knees were fat.
Oh, you don't
okay.
have fat knees, you've got lovely knees.
It's alright. I came to that conclusion eventually. I just thought no
What,
ripped
you had
jeans.
lovely knees? You looked at yourself in the mirror and you said, you know what? I have lovely knees.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
I've got rounded, they knobbly. I've got really rounded knees.
My knees
You
are quite
probably draw stuff
knobbly.
on them in the morning.
Yeah, I've got
Like
a
different
smiley face.
faces, yeah, or different types of faces, you know.
You're a
Very
dickhead.
pretty. Yeah,
Right,
very
so,
cute.
oh, even my legs against me.
Round
Anyway, it's
slurs.
getting hot.
Yeah, it's making me a lot
Essentially.
happier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. I've been running a lot more as well. And
Oh, running, yeah, you do think.
it's so nice. If you, like, you just come back from work and you're all like, oh, this is bullshit, you just go for a run and you just clear your mind and everything makes sense. And
I
you're
kind of
so-
want to, because the gym
Good
sucks. So I kind of want to start
Gym's
running
great.
again instead of the gym because the gym is just depressing.
You can
It's
get in the
great
same
fun.
routine and you can get very bored of it.
Plus
Yeah,
the people
it's
at my
great.
gym are like, oh, they piss me off. They're so odd. It's pure gym. And it just feels, I don't know, there's always dance music playing. And I don't
Really?
think that's a good sign. for
How long
the
you
gym.
been there?
Just under a year maybe?
You need to like mix it all up,
Maybe,
do like
yeah.
totally different workouts. If
Yeah.
you get into if you just do the same thing every time, you get bored and
You
it's
learn
good to
new
mix it
stuff
up.
though. There's so many things to do for each like group or
But I
whatever.
get paranoid about doing
Oh,
weights
for
at my
sure.
gym because the weights area is just full of people who are very far advanced in their process of weights. And I'm, yeah,
Strong man.
yeah,
Meatheads.
meathead gorillas. Like, yeah.
Yeah, well, there's always going to be a bit of that, but that's good.
That's kind of the point of the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In all fairness. That's where the meatheads would be.
But I don't want to do something and then them to be like, you're doing that really wrong.
Yeah,
What?
but that's just douchey. The guy at the gym that's like, you're doing that wrong. Can
Oh,
I
yeah,
help
Yeah,
you?
everyone hates that guy, but he still
Why
exists.
is he like
He's-
that?
he's an
like,
asshole.
he's a perfect tool.
He's
like
a tool.
that.
Yeah, exactly,
He is a
exactly. He
tool.
is a tool, and you can just use him as a tool.
Yeah, but most people don't want to be told how to do things.
No.
Well, what if you're doing it wrong?
Then I'll figure it out. I don't
Yeah,
need
let
you to
me
help
figure it out. I'll look
But
up
if there's a
online.
guy there that knows how to do it, and he's like, I can show you how to do it, and you're like, okay, and then he shows you how to do it, you've just got like free personal training.
Because he would always say that,
Mm.
and he's probably full of shit. He might have a bit of idea.
To be fair, I'm talking about Thrusty Man.
Yeah!
What?
Richard takes it back. Right, do the.
No, I
the
like that
action.
guy though.
Right, so this is the guy that Richard's taking advice from at the gym.
Okay,
Describe what he did.
He did do an exercise where he put the pull down weights from that, you know, the
fly machine.
Fly machine, thank you. And he did that, and he put the ball bit on it, and he like thrusted with the balls between his legs.
And that's the type of guy that gives advice at the gym.
Yeah.
The guy that doesn't know fuck all.
But
It's
what
so-
he's taught me has been good, most of it. It's been simple.
How do you
things.
know it's been good?
Compared to what?
Like he taught me how to do lunges properly, and he taught me how to do the row properly. and
I
stuff.
wouldn't mind knowing if I did a proper lunge or not. I always lunges and
Yeah.
squats. I'm like, am I doing it wrong?
If you're that curious,
And
just YouTube it.
I
And
try.
if he shows you
but-
something that doesn't work, it won't work, and you'll know it's not working because you won't feel the muscles going. So you just
Yeah.
don't do that thing that he showed you. And just be like, yeah, no.
Well, sometimes you do an action or a thing, and the first few like don't heat you up, but then you keep doing it. You do like
Yeah.
20 of it, and then by the end you're like,
Yeah, and that last set is just like,
Yeah.
like Rocky.
Yeah, it's great.
So yeah, exercise is fucking good.
Yeah,
It's
we
good.
like exercise, and we like the
And the
sun.
sun.
Yeah.
We're healthy people.
Yeah, it feels good. It feels good.
Yeah, I love the summer. I thrive in it. I'm just always out of the
Mm.
park, like, yeah, park life.
It's just
Yeah, you're
after
right by,
work,
that
you,
part, I think.
you actually want to go do shit
That's
after
the part.
work, whereas in winter.
Huh?
Yeah, you actually want to do shit after work in summer, but in winter you just want to curl up. I don't like going out in winter.
No? Yeah.
No, it's
it
a
can-
horrendous time. That's the time.
I remember
to
being
do
out
it.
and it was snowing like quite recently. I was coming back from a night out and there was like heavy snow, and that was a bit weird.
Well, you don't like it?
No,
Why not?
I felt freezing. I kept skidding around in my stupid shoes.
Well, so
You're stupid shit.
you get some people, like in California, they only have to deal with the sun. Like
And a
that's,
bit of rain.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
I think it's sunny there like 350 days
You
a
probably
year.
like the rain because it's warm rain. You just go out in a t-shirt and shorts, like swim shorts. It's done. Gone.
It'd be so
Plastic
nice.
bag with your phone in it. Sorted.
Yeah, you wouldn't need like thick heavy jumpers in LA,
No.
surely.
You just get wet.
Like maybe 2 weeks of the year. But yeah, usually the British weather is pretty famous for how shit it is and how.
Yeah,
It is not good.
you just tuck her in and you get the computer games out and you eat a bit. And that's good times.
Yeah, that's
true.
the thing. You
Modern
sit here, you
hibernation.
get fat, you end up not doing much.
Yeah, but it's modern hibernation. You're not meant to do stuff in winter. You're like a bear.
We're not bears.
Yeah, we're pretty much bears.
We're not.
I'd
Sorry,
love
tell
it.
him.
I'd love it if that were true. But
Tell them we're bears.
yeah, we're bears.
So CJ, 2 against 1. You're wrong.
You're a
bears are
bear.
now human similars. We're not descended from monkeys.
We get descended from bears.
Bears are quite social
The earth is
people.
flat and we are descended from bears.
Bears are social people.
Bears are very social like humans, apparently.
What?
Yep, just like humans.
Oh, they're
socialise.
social like humans.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
humans
they
are
have
social.
pubs
They
and
need
stuff.
to, like-
They run
yeah.
taverns in the woods.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go to a little bear.
Fresh
Fresh
bear
tuna.
tavern.
Get some
Fresh
honey
tuna.
and.
Yeah, if you go really high, you know when you go
Honey
skiing,
bee.
if you go really high up, there's a bear chalet there.
What? A chalet for bears?
Yeah.
If you
Who's
go-
renting chalets to bears?
Everyone.
No, but you go in the chalet with the bears.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
it's an experience.
And you have to sit in all the different seats. There's a little one, a
This-
medium one, a big one. You know the drill.
And obviously the bear was the one that's just in the middle and it's just right.
No, the bear just savages you.
The
It's a
bear
bear,
doesn't give a
yeah.
shit. It sleeps anywhere.
It's a
Oh,
wild
it's
bear.
Goldilocks in that.
Goldilocks
wild
is the
bear.
fussy one.
Fucking bitch.
I don't understand where we've just gone just there.
It's bears. We don't hibernate.
Yeah, it's good.
But all the stuff in the news recently has made me want to hibernate. Because I don't really pay much attention to all the war stuff because it'll just get you really scared. But apparently some rockets were fired last night
Yeah.
in Syria.
I've read a couple of articles.
I
on
didn't
it.
the fuck
literally
is
didn't know
going
until
on?
Richard said.
They
I feel
made
like I
me.
didn't.
They made a tear come to my eye because it's the first thing I read this morning, and I woke up all emotional. Must have had a confusing dream.
Yeah.
Woke up and was like, oh, I just turned the thing on, and I looked at it and was like, oh dear God. We fired 110 missiles
Really?
between France, England, and America.
What at?
Syrian airfields and research facilities.
Okay.
Why?
Why did we do that?
Well, apparently we targeted.
Oh, what, where the
weapons
chemical weapons labs?
What? Alleged chemical facilities. They did not say they were.
Okay.
But we still fired. And I love the way that Theresa May, I swear, did not consult the MPs on this at all. And there was no voting involved at all on this. And she just did that.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
the army's kind of self-sufficient.
Yeah, it is. The army did just make that call, just like that. And we did just shoot another country with its own sovereignty. It's pretty like fuck. When I heard it, I was like, no, that's so bad.
It feels like old-fashioned. That sounds weird, but just it doesn't seem like something that would happen now. Surely you do have to.
Yeah, like
Change.
Tony Blair's not in charge anymore. Come on, like,
So when did Syria chemical weapon people? Who did they
they
dish out
did that
from?
last weekend.
Why?
They killed 40 people in Duma.
Just cause?
They were meant. I don't know who they killed. There seemed to be like children and stuff, but there were probably some rebels there or something like that.
Just some like stronghold in the
Yeah,
middle
like
of nowhere.
a 20-man stronghold or something, like in a basement somewhere.
And who were the guys they bombed? They were like terrorists. Or...
No, they're the
Rebels.
rebels. They're the people we were backing in the war.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So they're like a funded coalition.
Yeah,
sort
well,
of thing.
with the joint efforts basically in Syria is like the Syrian regime is like Assad, and he's like the guy with the chemical weapons allegedly, and he's backed by the Russians, and they've just wiped out all the rebels that we were backing.
Well, Russia occupies Syria, don't they?
No, they have troops stationed there just like we do.
Oh, I thought they.
Because
Okay.
they're their ally. They're like a main military. They're actually a military ally.
Oh my god, it's quite complicated, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. I've looked into it.
Well,
Yeah, it's scary.
Oh.
The weird bit though is because Russia got involved. Well, apparently they said they used minimal force.
Because Russia said they were going to defend Syria and they
Yeah.
were going to shoot down our rockets if
But-
we shot on them, right?
But it looks like, because they haven't produced the report obviously because it was only last night, and obviously it is a military operation. You don't want to
It's
tell
going to be
everyone
a
everything.
bit,
Yeah.
in like 6 months it will come out.
Yeah, but what they released on their side, well, their reports were that the Russian military didn't fire their weapons.
they stood
They
down.
didn't use their weapons, not because they stood down, because they didn't need to mostly.
We missed.
Apparently, like only a handful of missiles got through out of 110, and the Syrians 30-year-old anti-aircraft, anti-everything sort of gun.
It's just AA guns like.
Well, I don't know what they use. They probably have missile systems, but I don't know what they are. They've probably been boosted by the Russians. But they shot down the majority of them. So America got its dick out and it just got cut off.
Oh wow, they're smart weapons that Trump was banging on
Yeah.
about in the tweets and stuff.
Yeah,
Did Trump tweet about it?
Mhm.
Or they? What did he
Yeah.
tweet? 'Cause
Without-
it didn't look like he was talking about himself.
Without consulting the Senate, the army, anything, Trump tweeted out, "We've got new, smart, big missiles and they're coming for you. Like, get ready." Like, he literally tweeted out. I haven't got the exact tweet, but it's something around.
Moron.
He's literally taunting Russia and taunting Syria, but the whole theory is that there might be a background deal between Trump and Putin that's actually the true narrative
Well,
behind all of this
that's
bullshit.
been from the start, hasn't
Yeah.
it? What people have thought. So.
Yeah, because all the funding that's coming out, there's
That they funded the Trump campaign.
so it was sort of brought up in. I got really nerdy the other night, right? But no,
Yeah.
carry on about the Syria stuff because I'll go.
Yeah, we'll go hard.
There's a different side of it.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think it's just a bit weird that happens still over there with the Russian thing. But they didn't target any Russian shit. So the Russians. Did you see this plays into what you're saying as well? Because they didn't target the Russians. Like that didn't come about. Almost
They
as
didn't,
if
though.
as if they knew where they were though, but they didn't know where they were.
America would destroy Russia, like would absolutely
Well,
pulverise
the
them.
the
but
point is that
it
all
would
these
be a lot
fancy
of people
missiles,
dying.
all these missiles that we have, this is what we use. That's what's always been the military prowess. in
Who's
the Middle
we?
East.
You mean America, right?
America, the West, the whole general community. West.
We don't have it.
Yeah, we
America
do use them as well. That's where it came from our submarine. A portion.
I
of
don't want to
it
be
came
like
from-
America.
Hmm?
I don't want to be like America.
We won't. We're not rich enough. We're not big enough. We're not powerful enough.
Oh, I got the
We don't
numbers
have
if you
a
want
war
them.
in charge.
Rough numbers. England spends 50 billion a year on its defence budget. Russia spends 69 billion a year on its defence budget, and comparing mine, it's a very large country, so that's quite a lot less proportionally.
Yeah.
And then America spends 600 billion a year on military. So they do blow them
Where'd
out
you
of the
read
water.
that?
That was on the BBC. That was like a reported stat, but I
That's
don't.
legit.
Yeah, it
Wow.
probably is because that's just figures.
But they've got the whole weapons industry, haven't they? They've got the. They literally have. You know how you go to big show houses and see loads of cars, sort of things,
Yeah.
and then you can say, "Oh, that's a nice Porsche there," and then there's a whole collection of Porsches.
Yeah.
There's similar things where you'll get invited to like an air hangar, and it'll be full of like military tanks, like vehicles, different things, and then invite generals and people from around the world. They're like, "Yeah, we got these rockets, we got these helicopters, we can sell you some." It's a whole like industry.
Yeah, because Russia
Found
does sell to a lot of people over in the Middle East.
Mm.
Like they sell to Turkey. Because Turkey's got all the Russian military sort of anti-missile stuff. And that's like a nice blanket from the West shooting over into Russia.
So what's going to happen then? What's
What do I think is going to happen? I'm hoping it will just play out as some bullshit in Syria, which, I mean, it's a terrible thing to say, but it's better than the world getting involved.
yeah,
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's
It's weird.
like...
It was weird. They're almost like using a country to like savaging a country.
40 dead, and then they launched 110 missiles. It seems a little bit like confusing in some sense.
I thought I had about the whole because I thought for a couple of days I thought World War III was going to break out
Yeah,
because
well,
when that
so good.
spy died I was like
That was weird.
Putin is like getting rid of his dead ends, like he's
Yeah.
getting rid of the spies that could flip on us during the
Yeah.
war, like he's getting rid of his assets that are dotted around the
It
world,
feels like a movie. It's really
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
that
and I was like trying to connect the dots. I was like, fuck, maybe because if the war kicked off, maybe that
so
spy
you have
could
like a
turn.
conspiracy
and-
board.
It was in my head, and I was sitting there like, oh.
I'd like to think wars couldn't be started from single assassinations.
World War One was
Yeah,
started
exactly.
by
Like-
Franz
Yeah, but when
Ferdinand.
I
I'd
watched
like
the
to think we've
show-
learned from there.
I watched a show on the guy who got poisoned, and a lot of other Russians have been in like mysterious accidents.
Well, no, another spy got strangled to death in their home like 2 weeks after the poisoning.
And there was
Really?
one that they
Yeah,
there was
well,
one
in
that they
London,
found.
yeah. Or I think, well, no,
like
maybe
a-
not. I can't remember.
There was a body on like a front gate, like a spiked front gate. They found that, and that was like a
What, he was thrown on the gate?
yeah, well pushed out a window.
That's ridiculous. That is a movie.
That is literally a film.
That's definitely a movie.
But they think it's either like it's like Russian political involvement, maybe, but they also think it could just be like the Russian mob.
Yeah, it could just be the mob getting involved, but the mob is the government. They are
But
very much one
That's
and the
quite
same.
a
That's
broad
what they say.
statement, so.
No, the Russian government is run like a mob.
Yeah.
What?
Putin's killed so many of
Yeah.
if you get voted number 2 in the country, you're gonna die.
And the soprano music comes on, and then he comes out like,
Guard yourself,
The Godfather.
He comes out on a horse, shirtless.
Yeah.
Have you seen that picture?
On a bear.
That's a nice
Yeah.
picture. We should have that on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do need that. We need to Russian up as well.
Yeah.
But look how big they are. We've got the map of Europe over there. Look how big they're. That big for anything. They're like orangey.
Got a big bear eating
They're
the
so
world.
big.
They are a really big country, but lots of mountains in the middle there.
Then you got America over here, just like. So
They are pretty defendable.
Sorry to bum everyone out, but yeah, they might.
Yeah,
have
we're gonna
war.
die!
Time?
Yeah, what's the time? Because the camera turns itself off after half an hour for good reasons.
13.
Okay.
We've got plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
Wait,
So that's
I
pretty
thought it was on 24 a minute ago.
Yeah, but then 9 minutes went by and it changed.
That's our time.
11.
Sorry.
That is time.
Science. So I got nerdy, real nerdy,
Oh, yeah,
the other day, and I ended up watching the 6-hour court case with Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh yeah, this is brilliant.
And it's quite interesting.
Yeah.
I've only seen snippets.
I've seen little snippets.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
The
a bit
highlight.
nuts.
There's been a lot of like memes that have come out about it, isn't there? Like Mark Zuckerberg, he's so awkward as a
He
human
is
being.
Data from Star Trek.
The way he'll drink, it's as if he has to think about everything instead of just sort of
Yeah.
being like, taking a swig. He'll sort of be like,
He is a robot.
and like pop that probably sounds.
It makes
shit
you
on the
think,
mic, but
like-
he's so weird.
Yeah.
He is a robot, perhaps.
How did they make a movie about that guy?
Well,
Obviously they lied,
It's
but
the American dream, isn't it? It's the
Mm.
guy and da da da. But so he was in court because recently 600 million accounts got hacked on
Yeah.
Facebook.
what is it, the Cambridge
Massive data
Analytica thing?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
But what happened was a developer was working on an app for like a plug-in sort of thing for Facebook, and he used his app to steal all the information from Facebook and then sell it to that Analytica company.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
private.
So
it was
it's-
with Cambridge University, isn't it?
Cambridge Analytica.
Yeah,
that's
that's
it.
at Cambridge.
So it was not as if Facebook just gave them the
No, no,
data or they allowed it to happen. It was totally bad, and Facebook went after the developer who'd sold it, and then they went after the company, and they said they deleted all the information, but they hadn't.
Hmm.
So
So Facebook kind of tried to keep their
They did
integrity.
They did try, but they failed.
yeah, but they were saying during the thing, they were like, "You've been here 13 times about things like this. Like we get apologies out of you basically every 16 months. Like,
Oh wow.
are you actually going to do anything about it?"
Yeah.
But he's so smart.
What
Like,
can they do about it?
oh, he's got to plug the holes and go after people. He was saying that Facebook think of themselves as tool makers,
Yeah.
and then people come in and use those tools
Yeah, that's
to make
fine.
cool things. But then they were saying they weren't actually thinking about what those tools were being made to do.
Yeah.
Like maybe people were misusing
Making bad
them.
tools.
Yeah,
Like we always do. We're humans.
yeah. Like
It's
some
kinda natural.
a percentage are gonna fuck it up and
Yeah. Mess it, you know.
exploit it, sort of thing. So I've sort of turned around on the whole. I used to think Facebook was such an evil company, and I know he's
Yeah.
obviously got a whole PR spin on it. He's
Yeah.
probably not being 100% true, but he's in court, so
You kind of has to be a little true.
yeah.
You could get in trouble maybe if you
Yeah,
said
it would
something
be
not
far
true.
worse if you lied and then came
Yeah.
out later, which it would, because it would come out.
Everything always comes
Has it made you feel weird about Facebook at all?
No.
I did, but then I watched it, and it's sort of like they're like, oh, okay, they. You think about his perspective, where he's just trying to make like a cool company. He's probably like some autistic dude writing all this code, like
Yeah, that's it,
He's
that
not
is
thinking
it.
like for evil.
yeah. He's not thinking about well,
Yeah.
if we. But obviously they do. But some of the questions the cabinet were throwing at him.
Oh
Yeah.
god, yeah, I watched the
What was the
stupid
worst, do
questions.
you think?
This woman goes, I read a report where apparently you keep 96 categories of people. How many categories do you actually keep? And there's Zuckerberg sort of like, what? Like, he's
Yeah.
sort of like, I don't quite understand. And she's like, how many categories for people do you keep? And he's like, I don't think we keep any category.
It's like an old person asking about computers.
Yeah.
Like, where are the boxes of all the data and all
Where do you
that?
keep these files?
Yeah.
What is a cache?
You must have a
Yeah.
really big house, sir.
You can tell when they ran out of questions because there'd be an old person and they sort of be like, obviously a senator. They'd be like, so I hear you can get your messenger. You'll steal all of our messages. And Mark just goes, no, you can sort of sync your messages with the Facebook Messenger app, so you can get all your messages in one place. And then the man's like, but are you going to steal my messages? And he's like, no. It's just some of the questions are so like.
It's just like that.
Some people
So
as
little.
well, some people who are getting very paranoid about it, you're like, I've seen your Facebook. It's absolute bullshit. They won't care. They won't want your shit.
That's
Yeah,
the
there's
thing.
nothing valuable in there as well. Like, the data they get from me must be so shit. Because I'm registered as a female who lives in Idaho. and I'm
Exactly.
gay.
People are like,
It just throws them completely off the scent. They send me all these things, like all my adverts are just for dating websites.
Is
For
your
women.
locations synced up to it?
I don't even know.
Because otherwise
Probably.
you'd be like living illegally in America. In England.
Yes, yes.
That's funny.
Maybe they do that. They come after me for that. Like the FBI turn up or something. Like, excuse me, Mr. Hazaaaa, we think you've been living here illegally, but I've got a passport, an English one. No,
Okay.
no, Facebook never lies.
we use Facebook now.
So how do you guys feel about it? Do you hate
I-
Facebook?
I don't know. On the one hand, I never try to put anything on Facebook that will, like, I don't try to put anything personal on there, so I don't
Yeah.
really mind. But also, if they use it to, like, they say they're going to try use it to influence you, and that could be the thing, like you, like how you vote and stuff.
Just
and
don't be influenced by
sell
Facebook
shit
for
to you.
voting.
But yeah, try like resist the urge to think Facebook is life.
But people do look at
Zuckerberg
it.
is God.
People do get news from it. Like
Yeah.
Like I'll see a news article on Facebook if I'm just scrolling through it, but then I'll Google that, and then I'll look for credible sources that aren't just uni lads. Like
Yeah.
Uni lads is always a lie. Everyone
Yeah.
there is wrong.
it's always spun in
It's
a
like
weird
watermelon.
direction.
Even like Vice articles, you probably can't.
Yeah.
Some of
Well,
it's
Vice is
actually-
just single sections of it. Like it's case studies. So
Mm.
Vice just comes and interviews a few people in one situation. It doesn't mean much about the whole situation.
Do you read Vice?
Yeah, I watch the Vice videos.
Yeah, they're
Live,
good,
yeah,
aren't they?
amazing to watch. I like them. They're just like perspectives, and you can mishmash a bunch of perspectives to build up a video.
Yeah, I read one. Me and my housemate read one the other day about this guy who draws paintings of his encounters with aliens, where he has sex with the aliens, and he like,
Nice.
paints it, and it's like therapy for him. But he's like, but yeah, it definitely did happen.
Yeah, sure.
Like I had sex with the same alien so many times. It's like I think that's. Oof, I don't know what you're trying to block there, and it's really sad.
Yeah, and
But yeah.
the alien kept saying, "I'm your dad," and I don't know
Oh
what
God,
it means.
Gary, no, shut up. Oh,
Yeah,
it was
that's-
weird. But I like stuff like that.
Yeah, crazy people are great.
Yeah, and like the lady that went out with the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
They should marry it.
Yeah, tried to or some shit.
Wish I could marry a tower. Surely the tower doesn't consent to it, or they just
Yeah,
like,
that's what I mean.
Maybe
It
she
seems
thinks.
like it does.
Maybe she's like, I can hear what it's saying, and you can't. And
Yeah, that's what they say. They're like, I connect with it.
The tower's like, bitch, I can do better than you.
yeah, runs away. She's like, "It's
Cheating on
me."
her every night with like someone else. Someone sneaks in. Like,
Bit of fun.
oh, can I? Oh, we've got 6 minutes. Cool. Crack on.
Should I? Oh.
Oh, hasty, Jenny, don't be hasty.
But yeah, Vice was good. That's
Yeah,
some
no, I
funny
like
shit,
Vice.
actually.
It's good for little snippets and stuff. You get some terrible.
Quite good Trump
perspectives.
news because they just fucking hate him, so it's
Yeah.
pretty satisfying. Like, yeah.
Yes, Trump. Get out, Trumpy Trump.
Trump is with his big red button, which he actually pressed.
Oh.
I wonder how different it would be to actually be in America and live in. Like, obviously, it would be very similar to how we live, but to think he actually represents us.
Yeah, and would anything like any things that were coming in, new bills or whatever, would that feel different, like to how Obama had been?
But we've got Theresa May. She's an
She's
unvoted, just
Yeah.
step in
But the
caretaker.
president, I feel like the president's
She was
weirdly
the
more
caretaker From,
powerful.
like Lord of the Rings.
She's the steward of Gondor.
Yeah, the steward of God.
Rule of Gondor is mine. And what else?
Quickly go, son.
Yeah. Fucking go get killed by some orcs or some shit. She hasn't got kids though.
Hasn't she?
Oh, that
She's
doesn't
got a
make-
husband,
that
but-
doesn't surprise me.
Her husband looks really nice.
Really?
They were on an interview together.
He just looks like he's a writer or something.
He's just like-
And he sits in his armchair and he sits by the fire and he has a cardigan on, like me. Oh, faggot.
Oh, he's like you.
Like you.
Yeah, right.
He wears nice suits.
Nice. So-
nice, yeah.
Yeah, he always wears nice suits.
I don't think you'd have a hooded
Oh.
coat.
You got a camera on him. You've been following me. He always dresses similar.
Telephoto lens.
I like what people
He
say.
gets that stuff.
They talk about like celebrities and they're like, oh, that's classic Beyonce.
I
That
always
is.
do.
You're like, I know who she is.
I do it about Graham Norton and it drives my boyfriend absolutely insane. He's like, don't call him Graham. Like,
Oh,
it's-
yeah. Oh, that's
you
G.
don't know him. Oh, no. Oh,
Graham.
Graham.
Oh, great.
You should do, if ever you meet a celebrity, you should just be like, hey, what's up, hey, what are you doing,
Hey,
mate?
Graham.
It's been a while,
Just
isn't it?
start grabbing them up and like hugging them and shit.
They're like, oh,
Loads of attention, like,
hey, buddy, come here, what on? Alright, slugger.
Oh.
give him a little
Come here.
They might get really aggressive.
Imagine they start punching you up.
If you did it to Tom Cruise, you'd probably get
Yeah.
killed some way or another.
I would definitely
Yeah.
go for his ass.
You'd
I'd
get
just
like a
start
dart.
grabbing there. You get darted. What way is
Scientology.
it?
And you wake up in a Scientology thing, getting your oogons measured or however they do it.
What's he
Oogon.
called?
No, thetans.
Thetan.
Really? You've looked this up?
Your thetan level. You never looked up Scientology?
No, God.
Oh,
Look
it was
it.
crazy.
Why do I like it?
You know, do you know their overarching story?
About the aliens in the volcano.
What
Yeah.
sign is it?
Yeah.
Should we say?
Yeah, let's
3
do a
minutes?
we need to do a cheeky reset on the camera because it turns
Nice.
off after half an hour
How
because,
dumb is that?
because science.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Cool.
I really thought.
So how? Well, you haven't looked at any sort of Scientology stuff.
No, not really. I just know.
You
Well,
know.
I know the story.
I got obsessed with it for
I was
quite a
gonna read the
while.
book.
Like I think I've seen every documentary.
It's a good. You watched the Louis Theroux one on it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
really
I've seen
liked
that.
it.
That's okay. So there's
But that's quite like you almost need to know of it before you watch the Louis Theroux one, because I hadn't, and after that I researched it loads and I understood what they were talking about more. Because it's quite like, it feels like it's like for advanced Scientology obsessives a bit.
a personal account of him
Yeah.
trying to get
Exactly,
involved.
and he's already
Yeah.
like, oh, I know the basics, but it's mad. Have you ever watched any of that Leah Remini thing on it?
No.
She was, she's the one from King and Queens, the woman from King
Oh,
and
the TV show.
Yeah, and
I
she's
haven't
also
seen
another shit. But anyway, she was like in Scientology for ages, only left quite recently, is making a show about how it's terrible and it's tearing
no.
families apart, and Scientology are like after her.
They sued the
Really?
shit out of her.
Well, yeah, and like saying that
They
she's
do that.
she's
Are they
just
going to
bitter.
assassinate her?
They
They
like
can't
character
really.
assassinate.
She's too. It's too like a much of an open secret that they could kill her, so they can maybe like destroy her reputation, like they did with. I swear they did that with somebody, or like they say that Tom Cruise and not Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze. what?
Who's the
I
guy?
John
John
Travolta.
Travolta. They say they're in Scientology because they're gay and they want their secret kept.
Yeah.
And Scientology, like the mob, and can do that.
Because the whole point of it is
Oh,
that
yeah,
you
it could
confess your things that are creating negative or ethons or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Whatever they're called.
Thetans or
They're your
thetans.
bad memories. So if you one night got gay and bummed a bloke, and,
Oh, yeah,
and
as
that's
you do.
in the back of your mind, you would confess that to your Scientologist counsellor, and they'd be like, "Oh, really?" And then they'd note that down, and then you
You
do
use
a
it
press
later.
release like, "I'm going to quit Scientology." You
Mm.
get an email like, "Remember that bloke in college? We're going to release that."
Yeah.
Like that's sort of the thing they do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
isn't there like a secret that only like 36 people or 56 people know or something?
Well, there's paid tiers,
Yeah.
and the more you pay, the more you learn.
That's the thing, you're paying for it. What church would you join where you paid for it?
There was on a Joe Rogan, he was talking about how his neighbours are Scientologists,
Mm.
and he was like in his garden, and his neighbours in the garden, and they met up at the fence to have a chat, and he was talking about, "Oh, I'm going to buy this car," and the bloke was like, "Oh, I'd love to buy a car like that, but my wife is about to go to tier 3 or something." And Rogan was like, "What?" And he sort of questioned him, and it was going to cost $150,000 to do this course or something.
Yeah,
To
they
become
say
a
it's-
tier 3
yeah.
Scientologist?
I don't know what it
ridiculous,
was,
and
but-
they're just paying to this religion. And have you heard of that thing called the Sea Orgs? The s-
What? What a Sea Org?
This is
That
really
sounds
rad.
great.
The Sea Orgs is like
Oh, I do.
almost like monks, almost like the monks of Scientology, but they dress in like naval uniform and are on a boat.
They got
And
a hat,
sometimes
yeah.
they're not on a boat, but they're still in the naval uniform. But yeah, they're mad, and you have to
Yeah.
sign a contract to join them for like 1,000,000 years, like a ridiculous number. So like all your lives.
A million years.
Yeah,
Because they think we're aliens from another
it's
planet.
actually getting quite like.
There's a bad guy. Isn't he called like Enog or something weird?
Enog!
He's got a name.
Enan.
I can't remember
And
his
he
name.
he
Yeah.
killed an alien race, and then he threw their remains in a volcano,
Oh, nice.
And
Yeah,
then-
that's what I thought. I know.
and that volcano was on Earth.
I didn't know they killed him. I thought they crashed it. Oh, well, maybe.
And then the souls were released, and then the souls landed in
Yeah, we're
humans
the
that were
souls of the
chimps.
aliens.
And that's what gives us all of our doubts and fears, because we're actually an alien race trapped in these monkey bodies.
Is that actually true?
Huh?
Is that actually true?
Yeah, that's what they
Well,
think.
not true, but.
Imagine if they were right.
No, they're not!
That would be bonkers.
They just want. The fact the religion was created by a science fiction
Who
writer.
said it was fake?
He's written thousands of books,
Yeah.
He's got the world record for writing the most science fiction, I think.
Yeah,
Literally.
I think he has written the most scientific fiction.
And he's
he also
even,
publicly
damning
said it was
evidence, he mentioned to someone how, like, he was interested in starting a religion because he heard they made a lot of money. He literally said that.
That was
Yeah.
it.
He also said that it wasn't real. He's publicly admitted that he doesn't
Really?
believe it. It has been like known that he's been like, oh yeah.
He's
yeah,
dead
yeah.
now.
Yeah, he's long gone.
Yeah.
But there's pictures of him. No religion should you be able to get a picture of your
Yeah.
leader who's just there like in a hat like
Yeah, I know.
just like eating a Twix. Like you're like
on his
no.
Facebook page.
Oh, fuck that, he's eating a Twix on our
Yeah, literally that peep show thing. He goes to see a therapist and he can't take him seriously because he's eating a Twix. He's like, no, I can't do
I
this.
kind of know what he means, though.
Yeah, it would break that facade. You're like, oh, you're a therapist? And they're even with a curly whirly like.
Curly Whirly would be a terrible one, just for
It's
the...
Laffy Taffy.
Yeah. Oh, taffy.
Taffy.
Look, a cream egg would be really peculiar.
Yeah.
Just licking it.
But
Like,
yeah, doing the licky or the dippy with your finger, you know. You
Oh,
yeah,
that's
doing
right. You
dippy
can't
dip.
do that in front of people.
Yeah, you can't.
I love it.
Or like sucking through like a feet like into tea. When people do that through a Twix.
Oh, that's good.
Is
That
it?
good, yeah. We do a hot chocolate.
My housemate does that.
That sounds like a.
That's actually really good.
What's that?
Hot chocolate.
Drinking through a straw with a chocolate straw.
Oh, okay.
Twix.
Brilliant. Diabetes.
Diet beet. It's really sugary, hot chocolate. Yeah, really hot.
Wait, is this the first time we're going to go see a film together later?
It might be.
We've
Oh,
seen films
God.
before.
Yeah, sorry I didn't show up to Ready Player One, but I got
Yeah,
day drunk
we
because
were
it was a
going
bank
to.
holiday.
Oh, you got
Did you-
day
did
drunk.
you-
you
Did you
alcoholic.
get wiped out again?
Yeah.
There was
Did
one
you?
time when I dropped a Christmas
Did
present
you?
round to Dottie's
Oh,
house,
yeah.
and it was like 7 p.m. and she couldn't greet me at the door because she'd gone to bed blackout drunk.
Yeah. I was
It's
drank
7
loads.
p.m.
Exactly, alky.
That's
I'm
terrible.
not an alky.
Yeah, she's
I just like a few drinks, okay?
I joke.
Just take the edge off.
I can't remember the last time because I throw up before I black out, so
Yeah,
it's
you
not
do.
fun.
Yeah. Well, sometimes sometimes I have a lot of beer, and then I come back and just have one joint and I'm gone.
Yeah, you hang in there. Like when we were at Greg's.
Yeah, you
like,
hung in there till the end that night.
Like,
I
there's
was-
a bit of sway, but you're still there. You're in the pocket. You're like, I'm still here for a good time, guys. Like, it's good.
Oh, when
That
we're
was a fun
gonna,
party together as the gang.
can we
It was
show you a
good.
picture of Yinka on the podcast? Just as a flash, like
Oh.
right now, look, Yinka's face. Oh, look at his eyes.
Oh, okay. You're gonna. There you go. It's
That's
horrible.
for you.
Ugh.
But yeah, no. So my friend Yinka got incredibly smashed on goodness knows what. Let's not go into that too much.
Oh, that dog man.
But he was a trash of titties, and yeah, that's what he looked like.
He
Yeah.
did get really fucked.
Yeah, he did. He got so harassy.
What was that line you said to that girl?
The one about the leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this girl walks past and she bangs her leg on something and she goes, "Ow, my leg, what was that?" And Yinka goes, and he's like sitting here like this and he like leans over the sofa like really stretched out and he just goes, "It was my phone number!" My phone number hurt your leg. Good stuff.
That's quite good
That's
though.
a line,
It's not.
yeah.
And she was just like,
I'd be swung.
I'd be like,
I got him. She literally looked at him and went, "What?" and just walked away.
It was weird. It's quite fun. It was quite, yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, Yinka.
That was good effort. It was Greg's girlfriend. I can't remember her name.
Oh,
No, we've got to edit this out. But and then you can do a robot voice like, "Oh, Greg's girlfriend, Veronica." It's really nice.
no, what was her name? Oh god, I've forgotten now as well. You dragged me into this.
Mel?
Kathleen.
Kathleen. Yeah, she's from the 17th century.
Yeah, like
Dorothy.
silly name like Dorothy.
Oh! Blow, you can't.
Hello, blow my name.
Dorothy.
How low will you go to my name?
Oh no, my name is weird.
Oh, no, that was a good fight.
That was a really fun
That's fun.
party.
Yeah, but she threw a surprise party. She got all of
Yeah,
his
it was
friends from like various different groups. I didn't know anyone there.
Yeah, it was good.
She got a good spread.
It was, yeah, it was extremely sweet as well.
I got
She did that.
smashed.
Yeah, I got quite
I
I didn't embarrass myself.
No.
I ended up here on your
Really?
sofa at the end of it like this.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I'm
What?
sorry if you wanted me to get up.
I left all my
Where?
stuff here as well.
Well, it was when you fell asleep that I was like, "What are we done to do?"
Just like poke around.
Well, no,
The
what
brew.
were we doing?
Don't know.
We were watching. We were drunk peep show in it,
We played Donkey Kong and then we drank Peep Show.
and then yeah,
And I just
that was after the fight. But yeah, it was
Two
good.
guys at the same time. I
I just woke up when it was my
The game over screen
I
still
walked
there.
home. It was a pretty epic walk home. I had to walk you through the door.
He needed
Oh.
it.
Yeah, I couldn't let him go through
What
town
was,
like
he,
that.
what was he drinking?
Oh, everything and
Just
anything.
everything.
anything gets hands on.
Yeah. That punch that that girl whose name we don't know is.
The margaritas.
Yeah, those margaritas were just like epically strong. They were good.
They were quite strong, but they were nice.
I drank them. Like, oh god, I'm getting smashed.
I want to say Tamara.
No, that's not.
I'm pretty sure it's
I'm gonna look it up.
Is it like
No.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. We need to know this. But yeah, it was a good party. There was fun people there. They were entertaining at least.
Yeah, I didn't really know anyone, but then everyone was really nice. Everyone came forward and introduced themselves very
Yeah, everyone
straight
was like,
away.
"Hi, my name is."
Yeah, it felt like a team interview or something sometimes. But
Carla.
Carla, I knew it.
I didn't.
I got that Ara. It's
What did you think it was? Tomorrow.
Oh, I guess that's
Tara.
pretty close.
for some reason she's from like. I'm just gonna stop that sentence.
Yeah.
You should call her tomorrow next time.
Hey Tamara. She'll be like, who are you?
Is that Jeremy?
Oh, sluggers.
How are you?
Slugger.
Hey,
That'd be
sport.
so good. That's what Dottie would call you.
What? Slugger?
Yeah. Or sport, probably, yeah.
Have you had that? Where you just don't know someone's name and you're like, ah.
Yeah, I
I have
call
it
people
so
mate
much.
and blood all the time. I'm brother. I love people when people brother.
I say stuff like dude, and I'm like, oh.
Hey, dude.
They don't want
Don't
to
do
be
it
a
like
dude.
that though. You can't say it with the dude. You have to,
You-
you have to be
dude.
like, hey dude.
Oh yeah. It was... Hey, buddy.
Buddy.
Oh.
Pal. Next time I do it, I'm going to make it really awkward.
Hey,
I'm going to do it deliberately to see how badly that goes. That'd be fun.
What do you mean?
Just do that. I'll be like, hey, guy. And I'm going to make it really over exaggerated and see how it goes.
Hey, ma'am.
Hello, man.
I guess people would rather. Would you rather someone said for the 5th time, "What is your name," or would you just rather he was like,
Yeah, I don't mind if someone doesn't know my
I
name.
don't know. I like the fact that they're pretending. It's like, oh, I don't want them to know that they don't know their name. It's kind of like, you got the thought there. They're caring about your emotions.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate.
I'm trying to protect
So yours,
them.
yours is memorable. You don't know many Dorothys, but
No.
James, that's background noise.
Background
Richard.
noise.
We're background noise
James.
names.
Background. And Dorothy's not. Well, I guess if you're talking to a granny,
Yeah, then old people house, yes, background
if you
noise.
worked in an old people's home, they'd all be like, "Hey, go,
Hey, young one.
Hey, Mavis.
Mavis."
Mavis.
They just dive in with the wrong name. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna guess Mavis.
Beryl.
No, my name's not Mavis. It's Dorothy.
Oh,
Beryl.
fuck you. No.
Fuck you, dragon. No, I had a friend that I used to work with called Celia.
That's
And-
my
and it's-
that's my twin sister's middle name.
Is it?
Oh,
Dorothy and Celia. That would have been. Granny's from the
Her
hood.
first
Big
name's
one.
Maddie. She's Madeline, which I don't think's that old. I think I got the old person name.
Nah,
Yeah.
Maddie's got a good spin on it.
yeah, because you'd be Maddie,
Madster,
Madison,
Mads, Mandarin.
Mad.
Mandarin.
That's what we call it.
Mandarin. Call her the Mandarin.
Mandarin.
Isn't that a bad guy from something? The Mandarin.
What's the
An
big
instrument.
orange?
Oh,
It's
a
orange.
Mandarin. Is it? Oh yeah. And there's a Magdalene.
A Magdalene.
Oh, you can speak Mandarin.
Yeah.
What?
I thought we've
I
lost
digress.
What about a tangerine?
We're gonna go see Black Panther later.
Yeah, we
Yes.
are.
I'm excited.
I'm
Oh, that's what we were
concerned
talking about.
it,
This is
but
the
I'm
first.
hoping it's good.
I remember. That's like great.
we went down the rabbit.
It's we need to just.
we got.
Scientology's knocked us for six, maybe.
Oh!
So the
I know
alarm's
what's happened.
totally gone. So
Hey guys.
I think in about 10 minutes we need to just reset it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Shall I do it now?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
The,
No, just reset it. It's just a click of a button.
go on then. Oh, there, dog man.
It's been going for 12 minutes.
12 minutes. Okay, so 18. So that's 18.
Oh, yeah, one morning.
It's not including me
I'm
struggling
good
out.
at doing this.
Boom.
No,
What'd you
that's.
do?
I don't know.
It just went.
I'm not on timer anyway.
Are we
Oh,
excited?
it was still
Oh,
going.
okay.
It was still going.
Are we excited about Black Panther?
I
Yeah,
kind of
I'm
don't
pretty
care
excited.
because
Yeah, I know what you mean.
superhero movies.
Mm.
But it will be.
That can be good.
It'd be good if it changed my mind on superhero movies.
No.
But-
Apparently it's different. Like,
Yeah.
obviously it's finding a lost. I think the whole thing is there's a lost civilization of like African dudes.
Yeah, it's basically like an.
Soundtrack sounds really good. There's
Huh?
lots of good stuff in the soundtrack.
Yeah?
I think it's
Yeah?
Kendrick Lamar, maybe?
Oh, okay.
Well, you did the whole
Oh
sound-
yeah, they went that way with the music. Of course they would.
I think it
It's a
is,
bit
unless someone lied
stereotypical.
to me.
Yeah, that just made me sort of be like, oh.
That's a touch stereotypical, but if that's the angle they're going for, then
No,
why not?
'cause
I
they
do like
probably-
that
It's got to
side
be
of
broad, isn't it? It's
They
got to
probably
hit.
want to, like, I don't know, be part of that. Like,
There is some very
artists
black-centric-
probably think it's
Kendrick
quite an important
Lamar.
film.
It's just weird. It's like Disney being like, we modern.
Kendrick Lamar is not like Disney.
Modern.
Yeah.
Bring it down with the kids.
Do you reckon someone's gonna fucking? Have you seen the video of the ninjas? I mean,
What?
the samurais with jetpacks fighting.
No,
No.
what is that? What is
We're
that?
finally
What is
there.
that?
We're finally there, guys.
What are these?
We've peaked. You can Google it. I mean, or YouTube it.
You're having a moment, Jay.
Yeah, I think Jay is having a film.
What?
This is great. Keep going. Samurais with jetpacks.
Do you know, it'd be
I love the way you
it'd
were
be
just
very
so.
funny
You're
if
still so thingy.
Imagine if it wasn't there, Richard.
Guys,
This isn't
we're
real.
finally
Surely,
there.
It's not real.
It's real.
Oh, they're dressed as Jedi's. No.
Samurais.
They're ninjas.
Oh my
No,
god.
samurai.
We're finally there. We're there, people.
We'll put it on the
Just show the
screen.
video.
It's done. We've peaked.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Look at that little guy go.
No wires.
This guy's getting really into it, but he's not doing much. Look, he's flying away.
Is this actually real?
Yeah, they're jet. There's no wires. These are jetpacks. Obviously, they're not actually fighting. It's like a
Yeah.
probably a concept. Just stabbed him. Oh no.
That's ridiculous.
We've peaked,
It
guys.
looks like it's happening in like a pub car park.
Yeah, it literally is the worst setting
Well, it's some
ever.
testing runway, isn't it?
Look, he's doing some crazy shit! Do a little flip, do a little flip.
It's like he's doing a massive fart and going up on the fart.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's doing a farm.
Anyway, guys, civilization's peaked.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's it. We're going to have jetpack combat now. We're going to send in the jetpack warriors into Syria next. On missiles, so they like come out on the missile.
I'm excited for that. That would look interesting. We should send sharks on missiles.
Sharks on missiles. So like, you just
Have
be in
you-
your village with your
yeah.
gun, like your AK-47, your turban on, like, oh, no, we'll defend the buildings. And then just like a fucking shark comes through the window.
Have you guys seen the trailer for that new Jason Statham film called Meg with a giant shark, like a megalodon, which is like a
Oh.
shark 10 times bigger?
Shut up, mate.
No, I've
And
not
it
seen
looks
that.
terrible, but it also looks quite good because they're massive. It's like Jaws on
God, that's so
crap.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another cheesy film, Rampage, with the Rock.
Oh, I don't know about
Oh,
that.
what's that?
Oh,
It's
it'd be
based on the
fun.
game Rampage. You ever play that old game with the Atari where you're like a big ape or a big dinosaur and you go through a town and smash it up?
No, no. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and there's the Rock in
There's
it.
that.
It's better be pretty good.
I do like a good cheesy shit movie sometimes.
Yeah, well,
Like,
sometimes
it's the
action
spark.
movies are just candy floss. They're just like fucking, yeah, it's good.
Well, there's movies and there's films, isn't there?
Yeah.
If you go and watch a movie, you want to watch a big bowl of popcorn, you're going to laugh and you're probably going to be like, huh. But then a film tends to be a bit more niche, isn't it? A bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
I don't
Like, In
know.
Bruges is a film, but Star Wars is a movie. You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't know. I think Star Wars would be a film.
Yeah, same now.
It's
Well done.
Well done. Yeah, they've
it's
really
not about
upped their
scale,
game,
it's
but-
more about
You mean like blockbusters and like.
you can
No.
spend as much money as you want, but if do you know what I mean?
like a piece of
I
art.
dunno.
I think I know what you mean. Like it's
I
a piece
kind
of
of know,
art
like
rather
art,
than a
films
piece
and-
of
yeah.
like something like entertainment.
Something you could see.
Transformers versus Gladiator, maybe.
Yeah,
Do you
that's
know
a
what I
good one.
mean?
Yeah, yeah. I'm with you.
There's and
You
that's
see,
a
I'd
film
say that would be
movie.
a crowd pleaser as well, Gladiator, because it's got everything in it. It's like Titanic. It's
Yeah,
a
that was
crowd
probably
pleaser.
bad.
But now
If you want something
now
niche.
it's considered great because of like the director's considered a very good director now.
Who?
Ridley
Scott?
Yeah, because he did like Alien and
Alien,
shit. He's
yeah.
done some
Yeah,
really
they
good
were
films
good.
that like were genre defining, especially Alien.
See, Ridley Scott's Alien could potentially be a film because then it's more like a niche.
It
It's
is.
more- it's a
But
piece of art.
Predator
He
is a
set the-
movie.
It takes itself seriously.
No, would Predator be a movie though?
Yeah.
Predator
yes.
would be a film, wouldn't it? Or
It's
is
not
Predator
art-
just?
everything if
oh, no, it's Arnie
Arnie's in
Schwarzenegger.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
that is a movie. That'd be a crowd pleaser.
5 jacked up guys with like
Yeah,
miniguns
true,
in the
true.
jungle. Definitely a movie.
That is, yeah.
The Titanic takes itself seriously. Film.
Yeah.
It's got a point.
It's a crowd pleaser. It's got like a bit for everyone. Whereas a film will be just for some people that like that type of niche film.
Yeah, that's what I. Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Or
if
just-
that's
or
actually-
people that
Almost.
interpret
Like
it, they're
Goodfellas is a film, and everyone is Goodfellas.
Yeah,
Everyone
someone's just
likes
so good
Goodfellas.
it transcends.
If someone doesn't like Goodfellas, I think they're broken because
Never
it's
seen
the
it.
best movie.
Yeah, I've never
What
seen
the fuck?
I do like the whole mob.
You should watch it. It's such a good film.
Yeah.
And Casino. Have you seen Casino?
No.
That's Robert De Niro is like a casino mobster sort of thing. in
Okay.
Vegas.
I haven't watched the film. You know, everyone says that Robert De Niro is the best actor of all time. I have
Mm.
never actually seen the films that he's been in that makes him the best actor of all time.
Taxi Driver.
No.
You should
That's
watch
good.
some. Raging Bull.
No.
Watch some.
Yeah?
Yeah,
They
I
were.
promise you, you'll enjoy it. If you watch Taxi Driver, maybe.
Isn't that sort of like Collateral?
I don't know what that's
I can't
I'm
remember.
an
the
old
film.
lady
Tom,
who was
Tom
called-
I remember
Cruise.
Collateral.
Tom Cruise takes over he like hires a taxi guy and then he's a hitman
Yeah.
and he makes him do it all night.
No.
That's actually what I thought
You
it was.
haven't
The
seen
other one.
I haven't seen it, no.
That was actually quite a good film.
I thought that's what Taxi Driver was. Too.
I think that is. I think it's like a
Taxi
modern
Driver's a
version.
bit more like
No?
emotional.
Bit sad.
He's trying to save this 12-year-old from like a pimp
Oh, good times.
in New York, and it's like rough New York.
Everyone loves a 12-year-old.
No. The pimp's old.
Oh, right. Okay.
The
sweet.
pimp's Harvey Keitel.
Oh, okay. Good.
Really young Harvey Keitel. It's really weird. He has long black
Is he
hair and he's wearing like the pimpiest clothes in the world. Like
Is it? Is it stereotype?
stereotype pimp, like kind
Oh.
of flares, shoes that high. I think
Oh,
it's
no.
probably velvet or satin. or
He's
something.
wearing high-heeled shoes.
Yeah, they have the pimp shoes.
The bad guy can't have a
Platforms.
high-heeled shoe.
And he's got one of them.
Platforms? I need to bring them back, Jake. You start wearing platforms or what?
That'd be really funny if you guys were just like cluttering around in platforms.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. You can't fight like that, surely.
Fight?
Yeah, the pimps have to fight if they're going to be gangsters. That's fair.
Yeah, they're all in
They
it,
just
aren't
have
they?
guns or something.
They have
don't
people-
Oh, okay, they've got guns.
They have tough guys in vests that are near like.
Or they just kick
Oh,
the
yeah.
shoes off before a fight.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Kick the
Barefoot.
shoes. Use as a weapon.
Just kick them off. Yeah, you hit people with them. Have knives embedded in them. Like, flick shoe.
They might. They could have it all at the front. Oh, these are sounding cool.
That is a weapon in a James Bond, isn't
Yeah,
it?
there's a foot knife. There's loads of films with foot knives.
Oh, I've been watching loads of old James Bond recently.
Yeah?
Like
Man,
ITV4.
He's terrible.
They're very
Yeah, he's
cheesy.
the worst guy.
Yeah.
He like tricks a tarot
Yeah.
reader woman into just boning him
Yeah.
by all the cards say lover. Then they're not going to say anything else, and he holds it out to her, and she looks at it like, oh, this means we should have sex. He like uses her faith to fuck her, and it's kind of disgusting.
He's got that charisma.
He's a smart man.
He's that suave, like, oh, I know I'm a
It's
dickhead.
Roger
but I'm
Moore
gonna-"
as well, though. He's
Roger
such an
Moore's
old
the worst.
fuck. He
He doesn't look like a spy, does he? He's
No,
just
it's
like a
not.
businessman who's just like. "Brr."
looks like a camp entertainer, like from a cruise ship or something.
When you see them like in an action scene, they're like moving around. Oh,
It's like Alan Partridge.
yeah. It's not nowadays. It's like The Rock, like.
Yeah.
And
They're
like
always
Or like
really
Liam
jacked as
Neeson,
well.
like, I will fucking kill you.
Daniel Craig's like choking people out like
Yeah.
with his tie or something.
Yeah, he doesn't make a joke. He just like does his tie. He's not like, haha, now you're dead, fucker.
Looks like you're all tied up.
Yeah. But that reminds me, we were
Cheesy
talking
shit,
about
yeah.
Mitchell and Webb the other day. Have you seen the sketch where they are like a couple going to like a dinner party list, and it's like about James Bond, and they're talking shit about James
They're
Bond
getting
going
couple
to
of
the
they-
dinner party. Yeah.
That's
Like
amazing.
Moneypenny will only bring James.
Oh
like,
God! Did you see what he said when? Yeah, he's amazing.
Oh.
you should watch.
The cheese. There's a new James Bond, isn't there?
Is there?
Daniel
Yeah.
Craig's got one more.
Oh,
Oh,
is
They
he's
there?
sort
scheduled
of
a new
quick,
guy
yeah.
for it. Yeah.
Oh, they're
You
not
know-
doing a new guy. I was hoping they'd have a black guy.
Same. I thought they
No,
were
they are.
Idris
They are
Elba.
having a black guy.
Daniel Craig's got one more film.
Mm.
Then?
Then they go to the black guy.
Do they actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what his name is though.
Oh.
Is it not Idris Elba though?
I think that is the guy.
He's doing
Is
it.
it?
I think so.
That's cool.
It was the guy that was speculated.
Oh. I like Idris Elba.
I think that could be complete bullshit, but that's why.
That's good he's doing one more. I don't mind the Craig, Daniel Craig.
Yeah, he's quite good.
Bonds.
He
I
makes it nice
really
action
like
as well.
Skyfall.
Yeah.
All the films look the same. That's the thing with the Daniel Craig films.
They
It could be
are.
if you played it all without credits and just did it in one continuous strip. I reckon then it would be fucking epic. But
You just got to judge it on the sexy Bond girls. And they keep improving.
That's how he judges
Spectre.
it.
Vespa was pretty hot. We like Vespa. She was in Casino Royale.
Yeah, that was good.
Who else was in there?
This is French actress who was in Spectre, and the last one, she was pretty banging.
Yeah, they're always pretty up there.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have Bond with like some
Oh my
hardcore
God.
ones.
I'd love it if he was with someone like, I don't know,
I'm
what if he was
They
with some
should do
stoner.
that.
They should do like a really skanky James Bond girl.
Like the
Who
guy
tries to sleep with him, and then he's like, "No, I don't want to sleep with you." And she's like, "Go on, James! I've got the boss's key right here."
puts it like down and
Yeah. No, just after that.
And he's like, oh dear.
Oh.
That'd be odd.
But then Daniel Craig's like, "Oh no, please, no, I don't want to.
I'm not going in there.
Chardonnay, I really don't want to.
Chardonnay.
That would be her name.
Chardonnay.
Or Chantel.
Chardonnay. Like.
Hi, my name's Lexi.
Lexi. Do you know a girl called Lexi?
But it's literally one word away from letter away from sex.
Ah. Was that how you like to be seduced?
That's true. That's true. Do you think that's why they name kids Lexi? No, that's bad.
Well,
What are
most
you
Lexes,
saying?
most people who want to be known as Lex are normally quite animated. You know what I mean?
Animated.
Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor.
No, I mean real people.
Yeah.
I've known two
What?
people
Lex
who go by the
Luthor's
name
real,
of
isn't
Lex.
he? He's the guy that runs Google, isn't
Yeah, definitely.
he?
It's Steve Jobs, right?
Yeah.
Steve Jobs.
Jobs.
Yeah. Steve Jobs?
Steve Gates? What?
Bill Gates.
Steve Gates?
Bill Jobs.
What?
Bill Face.
We need a war.
Gates Zuckerberg?
Oh, Zuck.
Oh, I thought that.
Yeah, Google some Zuck memes. They're so strong at the moment.
He looks like
After,
Data.
He does look like Data. He looks
So fun.
like a lizard man. He's a lizard.
Do you reckon he's
Oh,
a lizard?
you're
Do you
one of
think he's
those.
in
You
a
believe in
Anunnaki?
that shit.
Do you think he's in a Anunnaki?
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
I reckon he's a repurposed droid though, from the future.
He could be.
I think he's from the other side of the ice wall.
You know Rogue One? They've got that robot that they turned on the good side. He's a Terminator.
He's a Terminator! No way, he's a Terminator!
Why in real life is the Terminator actually shit? He doesn't look cool, does he?
Yeah, but
Imagine if Arnie was sat there like...
yeah, he'd have like an arm as big as Zuckerberg, I imagine.
He had to sit on a book as well.
Did he actually know?
And everyone, he did. He had to sit on a book on that video, and everyone said it's like wireless charging.
That's hilarious. Is he that short?
I don't know. I think it's meant to be quite intimidating. Like you're meant to feel quite small. You're in a massive chair, big desk. And there's this category like
There we
Senate,
are more.
and you're just like, hi. And they're like,
Maybe
why are
that's
you
what-
stealing information?
To be fair, if that many people were staring at me and I like, went
You'd
to
be
drink
freaking out.
water, I'd be like...
Yeah, it'd be
I don't know.
well. Yeah, maybe you would be like
I just want to drink water.
watching your P's and Q's. But he was like someone sent in. I know we're going back to it, but it was like someone sent. They took a droid and they just turned it to neutral, and just pushed it in, and it had no personality, and it's just there like, hello,
Zuckerberg.
hello
He
humans.
just couldn't be bothered to go, so he just...
That was probably a fake
whip up the
Zuckerberg. He was
robot.
probably on like a yacht somewhere.
Yeah.
Snorting cocaine off some girl's ass.
He figured it out.
Yeah.
In his underwater lair
Mm.
with the rest of the Devilry League.
Have you seen the AI that he's got in his house? He's got an AI that runs his house.
Oh my god, maybe
And
that
it will-
runs the world.
Like his daughter will wake up and it will like be like, "Good morning, Samantha," and it will like be like, "Okay, we're gonna play some number games" or something like that, and it will keep her entertained. And then it'll be like, "Mark, she's up. You might want to get her some water or something."
That's so creepy.
No, here's the theory, I got the ultimate theory. Mark Zuckerberg got assassinated many years ago, and actually the AI in his
He just
house...
sent it?
Yeah,
Okay.
The AI in his house has taken... This is a new film idea. The
Okay.
AI is him, and it's birthed these robot, like, half-human creations.
That's
yeah,
good.
And they're yeah.
I don't
And
want to make that.
they're the
doesn't it?
Facebooks.
That's the...
Yeah.
No, that's Mark Zuckerberg and his family. They're not real.
Facebooks.
Facebooks, yeah.
That
That could be the name of the film, Facebots, with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
But this AI, when it talks to you,
Tommy.
it can read your face and then it knows everything about you because it's all that data.
He was Arnold Schwarzenegger in Jingle All the Way.
Who was he?
Oh, he was the best
Mega
character.
Man.
Megaloman.
Oh, Turbo Man.
Turbo
Turbo
Man.
Man, that's it.
We need
The
Schwarzenegger back
jetpack.
as Turbo Man to fight the Zuckbot.
Who would win though?
Zuckbot?
Yeah, but Zuckerberg's got a whole family and obviously the AI house that can create more bots.
But they're made out of like adamantium, so it's fine, they won't know.
Who won?
That's what Wolverine's made out of.
What? Why is Turbo Man now made out of that?
No, Zuck is.
Oh right, Zuckerberg's made out of
I
that.
think,
Oh, 'cause he's a
we've
vegan.
gone on a tangent.
No, I don't think so. This is fine.
Turbo Man and Zuckerbot. That's
Yeah,
good,
this is
isn't it?
interesting shit. This should be a cartoon for sure.
Zuckerberg.
Hey look, if the Mike Tyson Mystery Machines is a cartoon, and you know Zuckerberg's Zucky
I can't believe you
Adventures.
watched that.
Is it him voicing it? It's me.
Yeah, it is
That's
legitimately
so
Mike
weird.
Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
Why did
Yeah.
you do it?
Oh no, I got another fender bender.
Oh.
It's funny because he did get a fender bender. That's so bad. He's just joking about it.
Have you seen him their offer when he gets in interviews? If they ask him any risque questions, reset the camera.
Oh, we should the camera.
Really? He just
Yeah.
says no.
Reset the camera.
Oh.
Sorry.
It happened.
I thought you meant Mike Tyson. 28.
Yeah, but so
Yeah.
Mike Tyson.
Mysteries.
Mystery Machines. I actually highly rate this, so don't anyone think I dislike Mike Tyson Mystery Machines. It is very funny because they take the piss out of him. You're saying about layering off. He layers off in the cartoon. He'll be like, "Shut the fuck up, Michael."
He's an angry guy, but
And you actually think that he's probably in a recording studio. And it sounds like they do it one take because every now and again he's like,
What was like the
just didn't know what to
process
say.
for making that cartoon? Because you can't make it and have anyone else but him really doing the voice.
Yeah, of course.
He's
So
just
there
the
must have
man.
had to be like, we want to make this cartoon, please say yes.
I think they just did it all completely around him because the rest of the cartoon is pretty loose. Like it's a bit like, what the fuck are these characters?
Oh, okay.
But then like Mike Tyson is just fucking hilarious. Isn't it?
he does like stand up now, though, doesn't he?
Does
He is
it?
quite funny.
So-
So just because you laugh at him a bit more than other comedians.
He's been on like roasts, I think, before.
Yeah, that's the sort of place he belongs. People roasting him, and that's funny because he did some bad shit and he's stupid now.
What was the worst shit
He's
he did?
alright.
Did he bite someone's ear off?
He raped someone,
He raped
Well,
him.
okay,
And
that's
he ran
worse.
people down in his car accidentally when he was drunk.
and he did bite that guy's ear off. Yeah, but there's a story behind that. The guy kept headbutting it during the fight,
Yeah.
and he'd get his head in a position so that Mike couldn't move, and he'd sort of headbutt him. Random loom, swipe that.
Oh, Richard.
And yeah, so his ear was right there, and he just bit it,
Yeah.
and he was
It's
just
the
out of
only way out,
frustration.
wasn't it? Yeah.
But it wasn't the only way out. He could have just taken the little headbutt and continued boxing and not biting the man.
It's a bit big.
Nah, I think he should have bitten his ear off. I think
He wasn't hurt. It was just more like an annoyance, so Mike couldn't tee off on him.
Did he go to jail then for like the rape thing?
I think he did for like 2
He
years.
did do some jail.
And then that's when he got shit, and then he didn't really do well when he came out of jail.
Yeah.
He's got a face tattoo, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got that afterwards. He was doing prize fights in Las Vegas, wasn't it? For ages. Like people just like not even like league related things.
Yeah,
were
because
they?
he's in The Hangover. It's this tiger in The Hangover. Or something.
Yeah, he had.
Mike Tyson fights a tiger. That was good.
Well, he has a tiger, didn't he? He had.
Yeah.
But the cartoon creates some new levels of weird things that can happen, and he collects pigeons. One of his best mates is a
He
pigeon.
used to cut pigeons.
Yeah, no, and one of his best mates is a pigeon.
Yeah,
That's how they get their mysteries. They come in via pigeon.
that's cool.
Oh, they've thought about it.
Yeah, no, they actually put quite a lot of thought into it. They've just been like, right, Mike, so you're going to write a program here, and he's like, so we get the messages from the pigeons, because I love pigeons.
I think they'll probably have writers that will bring
Yeah,
it
no,
to
obviously,
him.
but he gives them the random bullshit, and they generate an action program out of it. Because like, there's the best bit when he's like, I'm just going out to film my pigeons, and then they come out and they're like, why are you putting down like Amazon Fire tablets? And he's like, I ran out of newspapers, so I'm just getting a newspaper app, and he's just putting tablets down. So good. That sort of comedy, that's the sort of comedy. It's great.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's great. That's good though, it's key. When you see it, you're just like, that's
I've been watching loads of Jersey Shore recently.
That
Have
is
you?
bad. That is really
Terrible.
bad program.
But there's always a fight.
It's terrible though.
Do you know what's even funny though? Mike's really into it now.
It's quite
They are ridiculous.
catching.
things,
Yeah, you get a feel for it, and you're like, yeah, I do want to see that bitch get beaten up.
It's
Yeah,
all like
this
Love
morning I
Island.
was just waiting for
So
someone to get beaten
bad.
up, and then it was terrible.
You seen the episode where?
No, what the fuck you watch it too?
Yeah, when it was on.
Yeah, I used to on MTV.
There's the one where Snooki gets punched in the
yeah.
bar. This guy's just full on. I
Punches
think
a
she like
woman.
pushes in, and this guy's like turns around to her, just like boom, and she's like,
No, what happened?
What?
What's outrageous? What happened is this guy was stealing their shots that they were buying. So
That was
she was
it.
just going, "Stop taking our drinks, you dick!" And he punched her in the
like
fucking
full on,
face.
rolled in, got his shoulder into it and
Yeah,
everything.
that's good. Yeah,
What?
That's fun stuff.
Well,
This
it's-
comes over, tries to stop you stealing from them.
Yeah, it's
Punch
reminds
him
me
in
of
the
that,
face.
mate.
No,
Yeah,
that sounds like a terrible program.
It's not good.
it's
but
human garbage. It's all staged,
Yeah.
it's all shit, but
I
it's
just
it's
love
funny
trash sometimes. I can watch a lot of TV trash.
Yeah, Cat watches all sorts of garbage like that.
I don't watch the Kardashians though, because I don't want to fund
Gilmore
people who are like the Jersey Shore people. Probably didn't have money, and it's nice they're getting some money now.
They're all
Why?
skint. There's only
Well,
like 2 of them.
give them
aren't
money.
there?
Oh right, well, but with the Kardashians, they get paid so much, and you don't want to fund that. So
Did
I
you
don't
see?
watch it.
Yeah, I can't stand that
It
whole
sucks. They're
culture.
like such.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're just really weird.
It's best to not talk about them because they suck.
Yeah, let's just
Yeah.
cut that short now.
Did you see it when what's it? One of the Pauly Shore is it? One of them.
Pauly
Or was
Shore.
it the
Pauly D.
Situation? One of them. They went on a roast
Mm.
and they had obviously been given jokes read and they are terrible. No one laughs. Like he gets booed He gets booed at a roast.
Really?
Yeah, and he's like,
I
oh,
bet that was
you
the
must be laughing,
situation.
but look at my abs. He literally said jokes like that, and people were just like, fuck off, mate, what are you doing?
Oh
like,
my god, they
it
are
was so
morons.
bad.
A lot,
And he kicked him
yeah.
off.
Yeah, well, he didn't get kicked off, but one of the comedians like went up to the stadium and was like, hey, he's my friend, like,
Oh
let's,
god, I
you know,
hate it when people fail.
give him
Have
a
you seen the roast with Anne Coutier and Coulter?
yeah, I can't, the old lady.
Yeah, the really like conservative bitch.
He got like, didn't she go to jail?
I don't know if I think the same person. No, she's like supports Trump and that, and she's like this sort of 30, 40-year-old woman who's like I don't know,
Okay, go on.
really Republican anyway.
Yeah.
But she was on a roast, and everyone hates her because she's basically a racist and a homophobe and an Islamophobe and all that.
Well,
But she got offered these jokes that they'd written for her, and she went, no, these don't represent me, I'm going to write my own. And they all just like,
Really?
they just failed. And it was so embarrassing.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. And so I was like, no, I've got a really good idea. And
Yeah.
then she's a complete moron.
And everyone hated her already, so she was set up to fail, I suppose, but she was terrible. I wonder who booked her.
Is she like our Katie Holmes?
Yeah, she's like American Katie Hopkins.
Hopkins, not Holmes.
Oh, but who's Katie Holmes? Isn't that the Home Secretary?
Yeah. Katie Holmes is the one who was married to Tom Cruise.
Oh, I'm not the Home Secretary.
Oh yeah, the one that like shielded his gayness.
And then escaped.
Because that's the secret of Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's why he runs in all his films. You can't catch me, gay fuck. Oh, I
Classic
miss
family.
Go
Family
away,
Guy.
leave me alone.
I miss Family
Leave me
Guy.
alone, gay thoughts.
I don't. Well, I don't miss it, but it was
I
good.
prefer American Dad.
Yeah, Roger makes it.
Roger is my
Yeah,
favourite.
but that's the thing. Roger is like the best one.
He
The
can
rest
be
of them are all
anything.
a bit garbage.
He's literally he's like a stem cell, and then he just becomes something every episode. He even looks like it, the way he's all grey.
I find Stan quite funny in it.
Yeah, he's relatively funny.
I
He's such
really
a
like
good
Francine
irritating
as well. Francine's such a whore, it's amazing.
She's just shitty. She's so lame, and that's why she's funny.
Yeah, she's just like shit mum.
Yeah, she's just like, I'm gonna.
She's
Go
a shit
have
mum,
wine.
but then there's just an episode where she's like turns back into a groupie and just starts fucking everyone. It's really weird.
She goes just like the band. doesn't she?
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah, it's weird. But
Yeah.
Roger is the best
Yeah,
one.
so when you do like a cut off, you go like two storylines and that. The one's with Roger in it and the other one's not with Roger in it. You're like so uninterested in the non-Roger one. It's just like, what even's happening there?
I'm bored.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
half an episode, damn it.
I think. Has anyone else got anything to bring up on the podcast? Because I need to piss. So
These
anyone
nipples!
else got anything else to say?
No, I can't think of it.
No.
Okay. Well, we're hopefully going to get back on a fairly regular basis.
Yeah.
because
We're going to have a nice review of Black Panther next podcast.
Exactly, you've heard our
We're
before
going to rip it
views.
apart.
And I hope the setups, we're going to maybe
nice
get a
is quite
green
possible.
screen
Yeah.
here, but it's just whether it's worth the effort.
What would
for
you
now.
put on the green screen?
Green things.
We could have anything. We could have a picture of whatever we wanted. We could be flying through space, we could be in a forest, we could be surrounded by bears.
Penises? Meat
Yeah,
spin.
maybe
Meat
we
spin.
should
The
do
video
that.
from
Not
Meat Spin.
meat spin.
You
Or Meat
spin
Spin.
me
Right,
right
yeah.
around, baby. I digress.
Should we end on meat spin?
Yeah.
See you later,
Put the
guys.
video of Meat Spin up.